Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you are on Mars. Wouldn't that be cool in 1,000 years? Because that's probably how long it'll be. How is everybody? All good? All good? Very good, very good. Well, I'm here. I got my coffee. It's 4 a.m. I'm a little bit tired. Stayed up watching Netflix for a bit last night. Like my shirt. I don't know if you've seen this one before. Eh? Pretty cool sponsors to have, eh? I wish. um, yeah, bit of a late night and a big day too. I was out all over the place, but otherwise it's all good. I'm here. The alarm went off, so we're okay. Wow, how are we going? A few people pouring in at the moment. How are you all? Good? Good. Let's go from the top real quick and have a look. And another sip of my coffee. My voice is a little bit deep because I'm not quite woken up. I always tend to have a deep voice when I wake up in the morning. Vocal cords need to warm up a little. Don't worry, I'm not going to start singing. I know you want me to. I know, but sorry, it's just not going to happen. All right. Gremlins Modeling Mayhem. Gary is there. Number one. How are you up there at the top of the list? Good morning. Good morning, or afternoon, or whatever. Cloudy Auckland, says Aaron, as a scale modeling channel. Cloudy in Auckland. Yep. Just checking the temperatures there. I'll just bring that up in a second. No, I won't hit end screen. Watch what I'm doing. Gosh, pay attention, Peter. Banners. There's the one. Let's have a quick click that one. There it is. I'll put Auckland on there next week. I'll put New Zealand, Auckland on there next week. Boy, that comments button, I just realized, is very close to the end stream button. I've got to be careful. Hasn't been a problem in the past. Anyway, Jim. There's Jim from Chicagoland area. It's warm and sunny. Yes, it is about 20 odd degrees, 21 degrees. Just checking that. Yeah, YouTube, they might too. They might. And while I'm at it, we're talking about demonetizing, Jim. If anyone knows out there, are Christmas carols, excuse me, excuse me, are Christmas carols, can I get demonetized by having Christmas carols playing in the background, or are they copyright free? Just want to put that out there. Not that I want to play Christmas carols or sing Merry Christmas or, Silent Night or any of that stuff. But yeah, I was doing a video yesterday in the shopping center I was walking around in, had Christmas carols playing constantly, loudly throughout the whole place. And I'm a little bit concerned if that video is going to get, screwed around with, and whether I have to do a voiceover and cut the sound back on it. Somehow I don't think Christmas carols are, unless maybe Mariah Carey's singing the song. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so moving on, what else we got? Everyone saying hello? Everyone's saying hello? Yep. I saw Hobby Time there. Yes, there's Hobby Time. My fellow stalker. Wherever I am, there's Hobby Time. There we go. See, James has just called in at the bottom there. How are you, Buddy? James from Tobolligo Model Works. And what else we got? We got Jeff in yet? I can't see your name in the list. He's probably playing with his new camera. I saw a notification pop up. Haven't watched it yet. Don't know what sort it is. He's got a new camera for his modeling channel. So I can understand if he's distracted. That's okay. Yeah. Oh, you cross paths, don't we? Yeah, I cross paths all the time. Yeah. Wayne Saunders is there. Hello, mate. Welcome. G'day. And there is John Alec as well. Cheers, mate. G'day. I saw Ice Queen's, Sue and Paul's live stream pop up at, I don't know, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday. which was Sunday. But I was too tired, I couldn't. There's about half a dozen people on there. What's going on? Like half a dozen people on the camera. James was there. There was somebody there I couldn't see. I was half asleep. I went back to sleep. I couldn't. Who else we got? Bill Dratt's there, moaning as usual, moaning peephole, moaning to you. Yeah, 7 a.m. on Monday morning. Everyone's saying hello to John. Jim is there. How's the weather, Bilge? Yeah, how is the weather? Got heat waves, is that right? Is there heat waves happening in New South Wales? The Scaly Models has popped in too. How are you, buddy? Welcome. G'day, mate. Skullfish is there. Are you there, mate? All good. Who else we got? Big storm yesterday, overcast day. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I saw something about heat waves. Let's see if I can see that again. Let me just scroll down. What does it say? Australian youngster becomes the youngest, the fastest 16-year-old in history over 200 meters. But he's black. The picture shows a black African-looking guy. Yeah. Okay. Not the same, is it? I'm not saying that's bad or anything, but Aussie is not quite, I don't know. Anyway, that's probably a bad subject to get onto. Let's stick to what else we got. I'm trying to find that one about the weather. About 1 million Australians to receive extra cash next year. Oh, good. What's the government handing out an extra $1 to everybody? Good on you. Congratulations. You're all going to be rich, hey? The 8 best games. I'll watch that later. Rarest cars in the world. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, I can't find anything about that one with the weather there. That's a shame. Sydney Rail Network's going to have delays, looks like. What else is new? It's Christmas coming up. All the strikes will start, I think. What else? Yeah, that's about it. I have this news feed thing that comes up, but unfortunately, you can't edit it much. It's on Google Chrome. I think that's what I'm on. Is it? Microsoft Edge. Yeah, but you can't, it'll show automatically the weather for where I am, which is great, but then it doesn't show news for where I am. For some reason, it still thinks I'm in Australia, and I can't, there's no setting there. You can choose what news channels you want to have come up on the feed, but only amongst their choice. So, it's a bit silly. Who else we got? Everyone's saying hello. What's this? Don't start thinking, Peters. The neighbours might be sleeping still. They probably are. Look, I've got, the way this building is, next door to me on that side is nobody because it's an electrical room, quite a big electrical room. And so I can't disturb anyone there. On the other side is a school teacher, right? But the way the apartment's laid out is that his bedroom and that part would not be just directly behind that wall. It'd be on the other side. So it's all good. Plus, it's very quiet here. It is very quiet here. Other than the traffic and the ambulances going up and down for the hospital, which is not too bad last night, it's fairly quiet here. Currently 13 degrees. Yeah. Winnipeg there is 0 degrees, spot on 0. How's that? What else we got? Who else we got? Going down. Atoll is there saying hello. And John saying hello to everybody. You just write everybody. It's easier. Or all, A-double-L. Hiya, all. There you go, done. Who else we got? I said hello to James. There, he's there. He's saying hello. Scaly Models is there. It's 8 o'clock, Pete. Yeah. Oh, is it 4 hours? Oh, that's right. Yeah, 4 hours. I'm thinking Queensland. I talked to my family in Queensland. They're 3 hours still. That's all right. Oh, there you go. That's not so bad then. There you go. What else we got? What else we got? Swim yesterday, live creek. You went for a swim in the creek. Look at that. Where else but Australia could you go and swim in a creek? You know? Other places they have rivers and estuaries and stuff like this, but only Australia would have creeks, I'm pretty sure. Right? Creek. We're not talking creaky doors, as in the sound, for those Americans and English listening. All right. The creek was perfect temperature, very refreshing. That's right. See, I went for a swim in a creek a few weeks ago here, where they have these hot spas, like sulfur, and it's a volcanic area. It would be considered a creek. It wasn't a river. It was too small to be a river. It was, a creek that offshot, like off a river. Creeks with poisonous snakes. Yeah, that's right. But you don't worry about that. The spiders eat the snakes. Yeah, the big spiders eat the snakes. I went to a pet shop yesterday. Not that I'm buying any pets anytime soon, but they had some interesting pets in the pet shop here. So there was snakes. They had pythons there. They had albino pythons, which were pure white with yellow and black sort of rings on them. Nothing like I've ever seen. Fantastic. Looked really, really good. And yeah, that's it there. And also they had prairie dogs. They had prairie dogs there. And they were so cute, eh? Big claws they have. You've got to be careful, I think. They got big claws, prairie dogs. When I first saw them, I thought they were meerkats. Because, like, I've never seen a prairie dog before, like in real, like in nature. I've seen, the other ones in Africa, the meerkats and that. But yeah, cool. They stand up on their back legs like meerkats too. But yeah, prairie dogs. They cost about 2,000 baht. So if you do the maths, it's about, I don't know, $50 for a prairie dog. And I'm thinking, all right, I can't have pets here. And when they talk about no pets allowed here in the apartments, I think they just mean cats and dogs, right? A prairie dog is not really a dog, is it? And gophers, that's right, gophers too. Yeah, God, I haven't heard that word for a while. Gophers, yeah. There's other ones that you have over there in the States too that are like a wombat, but not quite as chubby and tubby. Can't remember what that was. I'll never forget. I was at a friend's place in Illinois, in St. Louis, in Illinois, at her house, and I heard something in the bushes in the front yard, and this big furry wombat-looking thing ran out. I don't know what it was, but yeah, and I thought, oh wow, how about that? Those things aren't just cartoon characters. Yeah, that was amazing. And I saw Roadrunners too. And they don't go meet me, by the way, just let you know that. All right. Northeast Scotland's 5 degrees and cloudy. Okay. Gosh. Oh God, that's too cold for me. Sorry. Yeah. And John Oak's saying we get 55 here in Chicago today. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad in Chicago. Is it still the windy city? Is it this time of the year that you get it windy in winter? I'm guessing it would be. There's Paul. There he is. We missed you last week. Eh? Yeah, we were all sad you weren't with us last week. We had a service and a memorial set up for you. You know, a minute's silence for long lost Paul, but he's back. It's all good. He's back. Mm. Uh, and everybody, as always, is happy to see Paul or hear him. Creeks with poisonous snakes. Yes. Um, what else did they have? They had geckos there as well. In fact, and not geckos. Sorry. Uh, spiny dinosaur-looking things. He sat one on my arm. It was about that long, and it had like a thing on its back like that, like a dinosaur, and really its claws were like pins. And he just sat there, and then he walked away. And I go, oh, where are you going? And this lizard thing, yeah. So he put it back in the cage. They had Scottish cats there too, for the Scots watching. A Scottish hairless something or other, uh, and another long-haired Scottish thing. I'm not into cats, as you can tell, but they looked all right. They were pretty cute. Yeah. Um, so yeah, and there were fish. There was a fish shop and aquarium next door. There were two pet shops and an aquarium right next door to each other. So I could get a fish tank. You know, yeah, I could get a fish tank. They also had mice, a lot of mice there. I don't think they were the feeding cage for the snakes, but they had mice there. Everyone's saying hello. Everyone's saying hello. Are they the same? Prairie dogs are gophers. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. Paul saying the car needed. I took to Eastern Creek to let it run loose. Oh, okay. You put the horse out in the paddock, did you? Let it go. Good on you. Eastern Creek. Who racing the thing? Wow. Okay. Quarter mile. Was it the quarter mile you did? God, I haven't been to Eastern Creek in a long time. Wow. Gophers are prairie dogs. Why they got two different names? That's strange. Sprue and Glue's popped in, waving his big pink hands. Hiya, buddy. Welcome, mate. Golf in Scotland. Prairie dogs down. They do. Prairie dogs play golf in Scotland. Do you have prairie dogs in the UK? UK. Scotland. Yeah, that's the United Kingdom. You're all on the same boat. Yeah. Oh, I thought they were just an American thing. When I was in the UK, Scotland and Wales, all I saw was squirrels. I saw squirrels everywhere. In Australia, we don't have squirrels or chipmunks. I don't know if you have. Do you have chipmunks in the UK? You have chipmunks in America. I know that. Not here. Apparently here, some idiot introduced rabbits. Is that what happened? And the rabbits ate them all? Something like that. There were squirrels in Australia, but some introduced species took them out, I think. But no squirrels here. No gophers. Yeah, because they are poisonous. So why would we have them? You know, we have snakes. Yeah, high winds happen throughout the year. Okay, yes. All right. What's this one? Yeah, Jim, but we educate our golfers, golfers, so they don't dig holes on the greens. But there's supposed to be holes on the greens. Oh, one hole on the green. Oh, they try to trick you and and make extra holes. Oh, that'd make it easier, wouldn't it? Like if you're playing. That's cool. Yeah, right, says Bilge. Yeah. Oh, very good. Track day. Oh, very good. I took my BMW to Queensland Park Raceway once with the BMW club in Brisbane. Oh my God, was that a good day? I got up to 100 and just touched 200 kilometers an hour down the straight. Fantastic. We're all having fun, just going out there doing laps. I'd never done it before. And it's silly me. Like, I took my son and he was watching with my stepson as well. They were watching from the stands, and I asked the organisers if I could take him for a couple of laps in the car. And they said, "Oh no, it's too late now. They're closing the gate. They're going to be timing out, in the next 15 minutes." I said, "Okay," but my son at that time was still in a child's seat in the back of the car, so probably not a good idea to take him on a track day lap around the raceway. I don't know how old he was, probably about 4. Anyway. How are we going? We'll talk about models soon, promise. Just red and grey squirrels. Okay. Yeah, I remember Hyde Park, sitting there in Hyde Park and having a squirrel come up to me on the park bench. For the first time, I was amazed. I still have I can still picture the photograph I took of this squirrel sitting there on the park bench next to me. So, what's this? No, Pete, we don't have chipmunks. We got squirrels, red in Scotland and greys in England. Okay, the reds and the greys. That sounds. Is that anything to do with like the red coats? Were they named after squirrels? And the greys weren't the greys. Sorry, I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Let's just change this completely. Hello, everyone. Hello, Captain. Haven't seen you either. Welcome, mate. How are you, buddy? Good. How's your shipbuilding going? Very good, I hope. That's good. Everyone's saying hello. Good. Yeah, that's great. That's good. Where is Jeff? 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 He usually lets me know, even if he's not going to be here. He usually lets me know he's going to be on. No? He did put a video out this morning, a few hours ago, because that's why I know about his camera. And it definitely needs a new clutch now. Yeah, and brakes probably, new brake pads. Oh. Tired today, had a late night playing chauffeur. Yourself, Jeff? Yes, Jeffrey. Very good. Chauffeur. Very good. I was a chauffeur for a short time. Used to chauffeur people and do weddings on the side. Yeah. Painting the upper hull of HMS Dreadnought and had to go drop something off my brother in Fort Myers. Fantastic. That's great. Up the Reds. Hello. Fionn. Fionn, how are you? Fionn. Gosh, there's a name I haven't seen in a long time. I knew a person but with the same name. That's got to be rare, eh? There's not many. If that is your actual spelling of your name, I did have a guy I used to work with named Fionn, really nice chap. I never knew what happened to him, but yeah, welcome. Let us know where you're from. There we go. Reds, red coats. Oh, all that shit I was talking about. Man, I was talking about America there, wasn't I? Silly. I tell you what, I'm watching that Netflix series. There they are, Netflix. Can't remember the name of it. About the couple that went back in time in America, back into the 17th century, and it all started happening there. And she met and married, and they had kids and all this stuff. And they've got these stones that send them through the portal into the future, back home. And it's really good. I just watched the last season episode yesterday. And just when I thought that her husband had died in a shipwreck, in a storm, turns out he's alive. Yay! The story continues. Outlander, thank you. I knew someone would Get me on that. Outlander, great, because I watched it last year, and then they brought out a new season, and I've just watched the new season, and it's great. I love it. It's fantastic. Really highly recommend watching Outlander. Yeah, very, very interesting. Really well done it is. Everyone's saying hello. There we go. They're all friendly bunch in here. There we go. He or she. I don't know. I don't know. There it is. It's the shortened form of the Irish version of my name. Irish. Okay. Very good. Real drive here. Bill just got it. Real drivers don't need a clutch. My Hilux hasn't had one for 4 years. That's right. Just double shift, mate. That's right. You don't. That's right. Yeah. Unless you have to clutch start your car, then you need a clutch. But then again, you know, that's if you're a real driver and you have a manual. You know, Outlander it is. Very good. Shortened. We know what you said. That's fine. Hilux. A Hilux is an unkillable. Yes. That's for those Americans out there. A Hilux is a truck. Hilux is one of the biggest, most popular vehicles over here. Even the police have them over here. All right. In fact, the police, if they pull up there in a Hilux, usually in a Hilux, if motorbike cops will be first on the scene. And it's funny because unlike everywhere else in the world, most cases here, when you see a police officer on a motorbike, there's two of them on a motorbike. So whoever draws the short straw for the day gets to ride Pillin on the back of a motorbike. But it took a while for me to get used to seeing two cops riding together on a motorbike. But yeah, that's a thing here. But they all drive Hiluxes as well. And when they arrest somebody, they will literally handcuff them and throw them in the back of the Hilux. I think there may be some sort of something that they'll attach them to, so they can't just go jump out, because the cop in the front, one or two of them, will just head off down the police station with whoever's handcuffed laying in the back tray of the Hilux. It's quite funny. I see them do it out here once at a parsley shop over the road. They arrested somebody. So yeah, but yesterday they were set up at the old city on the moat. There's a moat that surrounds Chiang Mai city, and there's a certain spot where they always set up and pull over people not wearing helmets, doing license checks, foreign or Thai, it doesn't matter. They pull you over, and it's quite funny. I was sitting there watching, and if they pull someone over and they get them for either not wearing a helmet or they don't have their international driver's license or whatever, what they do is they'll have two more cops that'll put on their blue hazard lights, blue lights on the bike, and then you and your partner on your bike or whatever would have to follow that cop, and he'd lead the way and escort you up the road and then over through the paved area of the Tarpei Gate, which is the entrance to the city, the old ruined historical entrance to the city, through the Tarpei Gate, across the grounds where all the tourists are there and you know, taking photographs, lead them, and then down onto the road and then down to the police station to pay their fine. So yeah, and they were collecting quite a lot of fines yesterday, trust me. You can hear that outside. There's a Harley, I'm pretty sure. A lot of Harleys around here for some reason. There must be some big event on. I've seen a lot of Harleys over the last few days. So there you go. Top Gear had a good go at trying to. Yeah, Top Gear. Yeah, I remember Top Gear. But the Hilux box is tougher than the T56 builds. Oh, there you go. 50,000 kilometers, you would fail also. Motorcycle cops are holes normally. They over there too. What's that? Motorcycle cops are holes. A-holes, sorry. Get it? Normally, Are they like that over there too? No, they're not. No. Obviously, if you're on the wrong side of the law, they probably are. But otherwise, motorcycle cops are really good here. Um, not so much here in Chiang Mai, but when I was at where my girlfriend lived in her small town, and I used to ride around there every day on a motorbike. If I see a couple of motorbike cops, I would overtake them, and they would wave, friendly wave. Or if I see them walking out of a 7-Eleven or something like that, they'd say good morning or good afternoon, just randomly like that. So they're very friendly. They've got a good image here. And of course, with the pretty much the world's worst motorcycle accident rate here in Thailand, the cops are doing a good job because, you know, got to make people wear helmets. It's the number one thing that'll help preserve your life a bit longer is wearing a helmet. And of course, if you haven't got a license, a proper license too, that's another thing. You know, I have no sympathy for anyone who comes over here as a tourist without a proper license. You know, don't go riding a motorbike or motor scooter if you have never, ever ridden one before. If a bicycle was as far as you ever got on two wheels, especially here, you're taking your life into your hands, and shouldn't be doing that, really. The number of accidents here, I see them so often. A couple of accidents every week, you know, and I don't go out that much, you know. So just yesterday there was an accident on the main highway involving a motorbike. They always involve motorbikes, and obviously the motorbike rider comes off worse for wear in any accident. Something, yeah. Well, sidecars, they do have sort of side. Well, for the cops, yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Um, but at least it's better than having two cops arrive on the scene on a motorbike than one. So that's a good thing. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I'm a motorbike rider, and I'm happy when I go out for motorbike rides in Australia with my group that I was with, and there were times where there'd be anything from 20 to nearly 100 join up on these motorbike rides. You could put out that you're looking for someone who wants to come with you, like a pillion. You want a passenger on your bike, and you can put the word out. 99% of the time, a guy is not going to say is going to go ride pillion with another guy. All right, it's just the way it is. When you say, "Oh, I'll pick up someone, take someone for a ride with me," it's a girl thing. You put a girl on the back of your bike, you know? Yeah. And just seeing two male cops riding on a bike is it was just an odd sight, you know? So anyway, but of course with guys here and over here, when it comes to couples, like guys or with a girl on the back, obviously that's okay. But listen, over here we have Uber motorbikes. It's called Bolt. All right. So there's Bolt or Grab. They're like Uber, and they're for motorcycles or cars. Before I had a motorbike, I would call a Bolt all the time. And 9 times out of 10, it's a guy, and you jump on the back, and he'll take you wherever you're paying to go. That's just the way it is. It's the normal. It's okay. Right? You don't think twice about it. What you do think twice about sometimes, and it did happen a few times, when it's a girl riding the bike and you jump on the back with her riding. All right. So, you know, I mean, in Australia, I never rode pillion on the back of a motorbike. I would never trust somebody to ride on the back as their passenger on a bike. I want to be in control. I don't even like being a passenger in a car, right? But over here, you got to throw that fear out the window, because over here, whoever's taken you, you don't know who that person is under that helmet, you know. you don't know what, I mean, obviously they've probably ridden a bike since they were 3 years old here in Thailand. But with the traffic, your life is in the hands of that person that you're on the back of the motorbike with, you know. So, and I've got to say that these Bolt and Uber type motorbike drivers, they're probably amongst the most experienced because their life is constantly on the road. But having said that, you don't do what I did, which was jump on in a short sleeve, a pair of shorts, and a pair of sandals, all right, on the back of a motorcycle taxi here in the city. I did that quite a few too many times too, all right, which is one of the reasons why I ended up renting my own bike. And when I do ride my own bike, I will always wear full covered shoes and my jeans, which are Kevlar lined motorcycle jeans, all right. So there you go. Let's see. You need an M21 box, Paul. Oh, right, the gearbox. Haven't heard that for a while. Yeah, an M21. Evening, folks. Hello, Dom. Dominic's in. How are you, Dom? Welcome, mate. That, if you could hear it. How about that? Just after 4:30 in the morning, and some young idiot, not on a Harley, is riding his little Suzuki Scoopy 125cc with a hotted up exhaust on it, making as much noise as possible, thinking, well, if I've got to be awake going to work now, so should everybody else. I can still hear him. I can still hear him going. You need to be able to sleep well. If you're going to live in the city here, in the busy area, you need to be a good sleeper, trust me. But having said that, if I was to move, it would be just a few streets away from a main road. Yeah. So there you go. How, Peter, you're going to take part in Jason's something that floats group build? I don't know anything about that. Is it something that floats group build? I don't know. I saw the notification, his last show for the year. So when's that? Is that starting up next year, is it? Excuse me. I don't know. Well, probably not. Probably not. But something that floats. Hey, can I do a turd? Hey, like I'm sure I could get a plastic model of a turd somewhere. It floats, right? Well, I guess it floats. It depends what your diet is. You know, since I moved to Thailand here, my turds still float. Anyway, it floats. No, it floats. Riding. It's riding bitch, Pete. Well, yeah, riding bitch. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Over here, don't worry about it. But it used to be a thing for me in Australia. My girlfriend in Australia, she always ride on the back. In fact, she was so confident in my riding. I'm not telling a word of lie here. She was so confident in my riding, and I had an Aprilia Classic, which is like the Harley shape bike. And she would ride on the back, no problem at all, and literally fall asleep. She would fall asleep on the back of my bike while I'm riding. How freaking stupid is that? No joke, you know? Yeah. Yeah, amazing. What's this? I better crash to bed. Yeah, thanks, mate. Thank you for jumping in. And for anybody else that may be new, hit that subscribe button. It's free to do that. And enjoy all the videos. The subscribe numbers are getting up close to 6,000, guys. Hey, I really want to hit 6,000 by Christmas. I don't think that's too hard to do. I would be that was one of my goals at the beginning of the year. One of my New Year's resolutions at the beginning of this year was to hit 6,000 by the end of the year. And I think I'm going to do it. I'm like 30 or less. I'm 30 or less subscribers from the 6,000. So let me just have a quick check. I'll go back to my YouTube studio and have a look in here. And what are we at? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check. Why is that not showing up? Where are we? My channel. Yes. Where are we? Oh, microphone in my face. Move that out of the way here. We'll show you where I'm at. I'm up to on the ships shortly. I just got a notification on YouTube too saying my channel's birthday has come up. So I think it could actually be 4 years. 4 years. Where are we? I'm trying to find the actual. Where are we? Analytics. That's the one I'm looking for. I'm still half asleep. So we have 5,976 subscribers. We just need 20. What is it? 4. 24 to go, guys. Fantastic. And we had 14,000 views in the last 28 days. It's good. Everything's on track. But yeah, that'd be fantastic to hit 6,000 for Christmas. Holy cow. I will get myself a Santa hat. If I hit 6,000 by Christmas, I should do easy. It's only, what's the date? It's not even the 10th. Yeah, no problem. That's a short thing. Yeah. There we go. And I'll sing. I'll sing Christmas carols for Christmas. They probably lose subscribers now. People will be, oh shit, unsubscribe. Anyway, everyone's saying hello to Dom. Good on you. Dominic's up there, closest to everybody to Santa Claus. He's probably busy in his workshop now with all the elves. Is that right? Christmas is a big thing over here in Thailand too. I wasn't sure if it would be, being Buddhists and part of the Thai culture. All the years I've been coming here, I've never been here over Christmas because it's always the busiest time. They won't let you take time off on holidays over Christmas in Australia. But it's amazing. As soon as it hit December, I noticed decorations starting to go up. And then yesterday I went to the shopping centre, the big Central Plaza shopping centre. Wow, I have never been to a shopping centre anywhere in the world at Christmas that is decorated like this place. It is absolutely incredible. And I'm going to show you guys a picture. If you probably may or may not have seen it if you're on my Facebook, but I'm going to show you. I've had problems with my phone, and when I try to display a picture in landscape mode, it won't turn around. I don't know why that happens. I'll bring this up. Time to move to another subject. Yes. Enough with the floaters. Yeah, I agree. I'm just trying to find my picture I want to show you. And this, there it is. Right. That's going to work. Come on, work for me. Come on, turn. Jesus. Why? Is there a setting I'm missing or something? Why won't it rotate? Is there like a rotation setting or something? Device control? No, I don't want to break anything. All right, but we'll bring this picture up. And now it's just being fussy with me. But anyway, you get an idea. So there's the security concierge, yeah, at the shopping center, welcoming me when it opened. Isn't that cool, eh? But yeah, there's decorations and all sorts of stuff going up everywhere. It's quite amazing. So fantastic. The ship, I will show you the ship. Yes, because Jim is asking. Yes. So let's have a look. There. It's going to be right in front of my face. Here we go. Let me just try this. That's better. All right. So there it is. And you can take my patented ID, I can't even say it, idea with the toothpicks holding the model in position. Okay. All right. So you can work on it. All the railings are done on the top here, top deck. All right. Also, that was done earlier. I put all the little, there's like signal lights there and other little bits and pieces on these, on here as well. There, if you can see. All right. It's all looking pretty good. One of the strange things is these lights here, one on each side, the pole for them comes as brass pieces in the kit, but it's just a straight piece of brass. It doesn't look as good as the plastic, and it's so small. What, you wouldn't even notice. So I didn't bother. I just used the plastic parts rather than cut them and stick the brass bit to it. They actually look better and more accurate. If you're gonna, in future for Academy, if they're gonna do this, make it a more substantial brass piece. Maybe do these in brass, So, but there we go. There she is. It's coming along. I'm now about to start on the helicopter hip pad here. So I'm going to do the railings around the side of there, the deck, and further down on the back there, and then come back and start doing individuals superstructure builds and parts. So yeah, it's coming on all right. So I've got quite a bit ticked off. I'm not ticked off. The parts are ticked off because they're done, right? Like I say, I'm going to do this back deck area there. You can see that piece. So there's one on each side, of course. So that's going to get done. All right. And then there's all the other, because I had to put all those little pieces on because I wanted to make sure the railing was going to fit around, get that back up, was going to fit around everything. Now I have to go back in the instructions and put together all these sub-assemblies, the tower and all the rest of it. So, but it's, yeah, and all this part here too, see? So it's coming along good. It's coming on good. I still haven't bought the paint for it yet. I've got the Mr. Surfacer to undercoat. That's no problem. I still need to go to the model shop and check on the paint. All right. Now, what do we got? 4 years. I didn't know I've been hosting channels since 2020. I think so. I mean, is there a way to see? Let me check. I think if I go to, where are we? About or something like that. Community, no. What else do we have? I'll tell you what, there's a new thing coming up for YouTube that anybody who makes content for YouTube is going to find very, very useful. About, here we go. I found it. There we go. So I joined on the 28th of October, 2020. There you go. So that's when the channel started. I don't know when the very first video is. I could easily find out, but it was probably a little bit after that time. But yeah, there you go. October 2020. So there we go. So yeah, for YouTube, check this out. I'll give you an example, right? Mr. Beast. We all know Mr. Beast, one of the biggest YouTubers there, right? When he makes a video, he has a team of video editors that go through and edit all his videos into 5 different languages. He does Spanish, he does German, he does French. I'm not sure of the other 2. And they edit and dub in those languages so that he can get viewers from all the other countries, because it's something like only 10% of the population speak English. All right, 10%. So this is one of the reasons why he's grown all over the world, is because people in Spain and Europe and places like this can watch his videos in that language. YouTube rolling out right now as we speak, and as far as I'm aware, you need to keep checking your studio on your settings when you're uploading a video. There will be an option where the AI will be able to automatically create and add the languages, and you can pick and choose all the languages you want your video to go out in. And apparently the AI is so good now that it will get the voice, and it's very accurate. All right, that would open up a whole new world of subscribing and channel growth if you can reach out to all the people who don't speak your language. Could you imagine that? So that's coming up. That was just announced last week. Yeah, so I'm keeping an eye out for that. What's this? Do your scooter up as a reindeer and dress up as Santa Claus. Hey, I used to ride out with the group on the big Santa runs in Queensland, and we used to donate presents to the Children's Hospital in Brisbane and a few other places. And there was at one big Christmas bike ride, there's over 100 bikes, maybe 200 motorbikes. It's fantastic. And yeah, I did all the decorations and tinsel and everything on the motorbike. Fantastic. It's great stuff, yeah. Do security personnel always salute? And it looks like Benny Hills. It does, doesn't it? Like this, yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They do. A little bit different here. And police. You got to learn the hand signals of police, especially when they're doing traffic duty. Okay. For instance, this, right? This, when a cop does that to you in the street, he's not waving to you. He's telling you to stop. He's telling you to stop there. When he goes like that, it means stop. All right. Doesn't mean he's waving to you or saying slow down. Stop. All right. And then when you see him with his hands and he goes like this, I think it's like this, it's go. And if it's a right hand, it's go, turn right, or left hand, go. That's the wheels turning that way. Took me a while to figure out. A couple of times just riding straight past him and waving back. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, they salute. Yeah, they do. Yeah, nice work, Land Mullet. Thank you. Yeah, notice all the correct words and terminology I used just then. I'm glad Hibbo's not here. He'd be hammering me. He messages me almost every day correcting me. That's called this. This is called that. You know, yeah. Will it pass the swimming pool test? It's not going to get the swimming pool test, but probably sink. Although, you know, I'm using the good glue. I'm using the good Icky Sticky glue, so I don't think it would sink because of leaks. You know, that's for sure. It would only sink because there was a hole that goes through there. Yeah. Actually, no. I think it'd float. What do you reckon? Oh, no, it won't float because I drilled 2 holes in the bottom of the hull for the stand. You know, so although it might, if the water's still and it sits there and it doesn't go like this too much, the water may not go into the hull, right? I know a little bit about displacement. Build saying, I bet they can't speak Aussie. Well, it doesn't need to. It's going to be speaking in another language. You'll be able to change your location using, I don't know, one of those things that confuses the internet. Put your plate, you know, and watch my video in Japanese and watch me speaking another language. Wouldn't that be funny? Hey? Do you think I'd have an Aussie accent speaking the other language? I'm really looking forward to seeing how it goes. And it, yeah. Oh, look, it is. It's a lot of work too, Dom. You got to, you know. Yeah, yeah, you've got to. I think it'll work. I think it'll work out well. It'd be interesting to see what I sound like, you know, especially speaking another language. Gosh. When someone says AI, I start hearing the Terminator music. That's just me. Oh, we all do. AI, yeah. Yeah. See this robot start running. Yeah. Yeah, no ballast. It will capsize. Yeah, it will. That's right. It's going to be too light. I'm going to have to. Yeah, it's not going to go in the pool with me. I'll be back, says Jim. That's right. So I've caught up on chat finally. Wow, let's get rid of this weather banner. Hide that. There it is. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I've almost finished the video. I'm just going to do a little bit more recording of a little bit more of the build. I'll try and get the helicopter landing pad, which I know it's not called that, on that deck finished with the railing. I'll do that today. I think I'll have time today. Yeah, I'll do that today because, and then I'll have the video up on Tuesday. All right, I have to do that because on Tuesday at this stage, I'm going on a bit of an adventure and I may not be back. No, I'll be back. Hopefully I'll be back. So I'm going to go north. I'm heading north, everyone. North to Alaska. That was a song, isn't it? No, I'm not going to sing. I'm going to a place called Fang, all right? As in Fang, Fang. And it is on my way to another major destination on my motorbike. It's going to take me, I'm taking about 3 days, 2 nights is the plan. Fang is a small, remote-ish town up in the highland jungle mountain, right on the border with Myanmar, which is the old Burma. And I'm going up there. It's about a 3-hour motorbike ride. And I'm going to go right up and I'm going to maybe stay there depending on what time I leave, what time I get there and how long it takes me, all that. But it's right there on the border. The border into Burma is literally at the closest point about 2 kilometers up the road. I can't cross the border. All the land borders to the country are closed because of the war that's going on. But I can go up there. I've been told there may be some checkpoints, but as long as I have accommodation booked, which I will, I've found a nice little guest house up there in that town on the mountain, then I have my reason for going there. And it's also on the way to another city up north called Chiang Rai. Chiang Rai is famous for the white temple, and there's also a blue temple. Quite stunning places. So that's where my main destination will be to there. And then there's a place called Mae Sot right up further from there, which I may or may not go to, which was a popular border crossing into Myanmar. You can also go to Laos and the Mekong River that runs down from China all the way down, separating Laos and Cambodia. I don't think I'll go that far, but I will go up to there. And then on the way back, there's a place called, and I think it's pronounced Prao, Prao. Again, beautiful scenic place, mountains, valleys, really amazing roads too. So I'm going to go up there and go for a ride and do all that. So that's this week. Gosh, it's Monday morning, isn't it? Yeah, I've not planned much for it. Yeah, I was a bit concerned about my memory card with my camera. I bought another memory card, but for some reason it's a slower one. When I put it in the camera, it tells me that the camera might turn off because the memory card's slow. But I've used it on my last trip and it was fine, so I had no problem. But it's 4 times the size of my other one. But when I was on that trip, on the way back, I was running out of space, and I don't take my laptop or anything, so I can't offload the memory card to a hard drive and then keep using it. So, but what I found out was that I'd accidentally left it on record on part of my motorbike ride for about almost an hour, and that used up an hour of footage that was wasted. So that extra hour could have been almost another day's video. So I've just got to be careful and aware of when the camera is recording or not. So, yeah. So, yeah, oh, mate, I am. There's a lot of hill tribes up where I'm going to be going. Hill tribe people, you may have seen photos of them. They're called the long necks. Yeah, they wear these rings around their necks, and their necks are stretched like this. Long neck people in the hill tribes. I'll be seeing, I've visited and done all that before, but I don't like going the touristy thing and where the tourists go. I like to go where tourists don't go and see the real thing. And that's why I say that going to Fang is only about a 2-hour motorbike ride, but it could take me 4 or 5 hours to get there, because I take a left there, I go down that street, I check Google Maps, I go, oh, there's a back way taking me through these villages and past this waterfall and across this valley, and I'll go down there, you know, and explore. A little bit risky, you know, got to make sure you got enough fuel. There was one time where I was a little bit concerned I was going to run out of fuel, but they have these gas stations here that are they're like ATM machines, right? So it's on the wall, there'll be 3 pumps there. You put your money in, you take out the pump, you press the button, and it fills up your motorbike. And then you put your pump back and you go. And a lot of the local smaller villages, as you get away from the main road, have places like that. And I learned how to use one of those the other day. One thing I learned not to do when you use those is, because the machines don't make a noise when the fuel's coming out, it's hard to tell. When I pressed the green button, I thought, is the fuel coming out? And I'm waiting, and the numbers aren't moving. I press the green again. Then I hit stop. And then I went to hit the green again, and nothing. But I put in 100 baht, which is $5, and it swallowed it off. When I hit that stop button, that's it. It ended it. And you don't get change. So now I know in future, just be patient. Hit that green button and wait, and hold the nozzle on, and it will come. Don't hit that red button, or it will stop with whatever you've got, and that's it. You don't get change. So there you go. Hanging is the only thing. Yeah, or a good massage, neck stretching massage. Neck stretching. Yeah, it's quite a sight. Some people, they still do it, not just for the tourists and that. They still do it. I've got a photo of me. There is a photo of me from years and years ago here, where they put the rings on my neck, and I'm sitting next to this woman who had her neck like this. It's like sitting next to a giraffe. It's really unusual. It's really quite an unusual sight. So, yeah, this is Google Maps, and also there's an app called Me Maps, which downloads all your map on your phone, because a lot of the times you're in areas like this, there's no signal, you lose your Wi-Fi, you lose your internet, and then you know, suddenly it's not working. I switch over to ME Maps, and then I can pick up where I am and continue on. So that's handy, because like I say, this is jungle and mountains. You've only got to ride 30 minutes, and then you're at the base of the mountains that surround this city here, and then you head out there. So I'm going to go looking for monkeys. All right. I have not seen monkeys in the wild up here since I've been here in Thingo. So I'm going to do a monkey search. Oh, look. Did I do that? Oh, man. I accidentally timed out bilge. Oh, what happened? Jim. I banned Jim. Oh, my God. File copy. Dudes, look. Paste. Oh no, Jim's going to kill me. How did I do that? There were 3 buttons beside beside the, oh wow, and I accidentally clicked it twice, and it clicked the third option down, and that was ban user and delete their comments. Oh, Jim, how do I get you back? Oh my God. Oh gosh. Hey, I'm wearing my glasses too. Jim, how do I? Now I don't know how to get him back. Seriously, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Hide that. Boys. Sorry, Jim. I know you can't hear me because you're not there anymore. You got it back? You got his messages back? Thanks, Paul. So he should be back if you got his messages back. I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to break anything. Yes, I see. Are his messages back, are they? Wow. This StreamYard needs to fix that. That shouldn't be so easy to do by mistake. Wow. How do I get him back, Jim? Oh my gosh. Oh well, I'll have to go into my studio settings after the stream and look up the list of banned people, which isn't many, and unban him. I can't do that here now, and I'll probably end up doing something wrong. Let's just go view channel on YouTube, dashboard, settings. Yeah, that's poor Jim. Jim got sent to permanent prison, YouTube prison. Jim just got the death sentence. I just gave Jim an instant death sentence. Hey, and we were just talking about stretching necks, weren't we? I just hung him out to dry, didn't I? Oh, that's not funny. Yes, it is. But oh gosh. Settings. There it is. I'll see what I can do here while we're still live. Channel. Promotion. Permissions. No. Channel. Advanced settings. No. That's not it. Permissions, maybe. No. There we go. We've got moderators. We've got moderators. We've got standard moderators. That's good. Hidden users. We're getting there, including Anfield Road layout in the loft. I think he's permanently gone. Hey. Blocked links. Oh, man. Jim. There he is. Okay. I think that's him. Yeah. I'm going to remove him from hidden users. That'll update, so hopefully he'll be able to come back now. Yeah, of course. He'll be back in 5 minutes, Pete. Thanks. Okay. All right, we'll wait for Jim to come back just to make sure he's still okay. And his neck isn't stretched. And he's not going to break my neck. and we'll finish up the stream. Because oh gosh. I just seen it go up to an extra person watching now, so there's a good chance he's just come in the back door. Hey? That doesn't sound good either. Jim's arrived. There he is. Hey, Jim. Oh, mate, buddy, friend, I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh gosh. You know, we're talking about stretch next, and I just hung you out, didn't I? Everybody, say welcome back, Jim. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. That was welcome back, Cotter, wasn't it? Ah, look, I tell you what, you will get a special invite on the show next week, and you can tell us all about what the death row I threw you on, the permanent YouTube prison. Tell us what it was like in there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yes. Welcome back, Cotter. Yeah, we had that in Australia too. It was on about the same time as around about the same era as Happy Days. Uh, yeah, Happy Days, and the what's the two old men, the Odd Fellas or something, or the Odd Couple? Remember that one? Yeah. Anyway, it's all good. Happy ending. Jim's had a happy ending. We all had a happy ending. Jim's back. Oh, that's funny. You only sent up the river for 30 seconds, Pete. Did I? I timed them out, did I? It literally said what I posted in chat there. Jim was banned and their comments were removed. Gosh, look at that. I think, yeah, there is a delete. There's one or the other, and I've hit for both. Delete comment. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for helping out there, Paul. Gosh. Yeah, where else? Who else deleted you, mate? Who else banned you? Jim? I can't imagine anybody doing that. You know? Gosh. Remember the rifle, Jim. The rifle. Okay. It's all good. All right, everybody. I'm going to go, and I'm going to try and get some more sleep. It's still going to be dark for another at least an hour and a half outside. The sun doesn't come up till about 7 a.m. here now. And yeah, I'm going to get some plans together for my trip, finish off the video on the ship here, and yeah, my thing that floats, and get that YouTube prepped by the end of the day, so it'll come out tomorrow for part 4. I'm pretty sure it's part 4. All right. Okay. See you, John, Alex. See you, Jim. See you, Model Tank Guy, Bilge, Paul, everyone else. Jeff. What happened to Jeff Donahue? Hey, a little bit concerned. Anyone who can, just check up on Jeff for us. It's just a bit unusual that he never even gave me a message that he couldn't make it, and that he didn't pop in. And yet his video went up a few hours ago, but then that could have been scheduled from the day before. You don't know. So, all right, where's my music? And there we go there. Exit live stream. There it is. All right. Thank you as always. Don't forget to share. Tell your people. I only need another 25 or less subscribers to hit that 6,000 mark, where I'll come on and we'll do a bit of a Christmas sing-along. No, don't worry. We won't. All right. Catch us all. Bye for now. Cheers.